Yo, what's good? It's your boy Whispy Theories. And today, you guys, we're going to talk a little bit more about Claude's speed. Just a little update slash follow-up to my last Whispy theory. And I'm just slowly confirming certain things about Claude. And just, let me know what you think about it. First thing I'm going to get straight into the video with is the cock on Mount Chiliad, alright? And there's a reason, alright? Right off the bat, there's a reason that this fucking thing is depicting a rooster, okay? Seriously. It's not depicting a regular chicken, it's depicting a rooster. Think about that, alright? That's one, because it's a cock and it's a chicken. It's a cock, alright? And I know I done said cock a million times without giving you any information. Let me begin by saying this. Do you know what Claude Speed's nickname is? Well, if you don't know what his nickname is, I'm going to show you, okay? Once again, we are back at Claude Speed. Now, I know what a lot of you are probably thinking at this point. Dude, we still don't know if they're the same guy or not. Well, I'm going to prove that a little later on in the video. First thing I want to bring up is this man's nickname and why they would give him several nicknames, but have you pay attention to something as arbitrary as a cock on the side of the most important mountain in the game. Alright? If you didn't know, his nickname, one of them, is Rooster. Okay? Rooster. It's right there. And there's also something I want to point out about Claude's look and how he looks. Alright? Take a good look at it. Because this was the early artwork and development for him. And I'm going to show you a little bit more of his early artwork and concepts. Because I feel as though not only is the concepts exactly what they wanted to match with the striking resemblance, they wanted to give you a brief spoiler of what you were in store for. And if not what you were in store for, but possibly the connection between Claude Speed and the HD universe. Okay, so now before I show you a little bit about Claude Speed's natural development and how he was created into the Claude Speed that we know of in GTA 3 and so on, the fact of the matter is that his concept went through several different evolutions, but I really feel as though in GTA 5 they wanted to come back to the most regaled concept work of what Claude Speed was, okay, and his look and his image towards who he was. Alright? So, the first thing I want to show you is the face on Mount Chiliad. Now, just like in the beginning of the video that I showed you the cock on the Mount Chiliad, they're in the same exact place. Now, I ask you this, why would they change an Easter egg? Think about it, you guys. How many Easter eggs in the game have we had stay the same? But yet they change this fucking Easter egg. And it's just... And if it was something as arbitrary as a Breaking Bad character, just to have a Breaking Bad character, then why change it with something as stupid as a cock? I mean, really think about it. Really think about it. What was the significance? What was the significance, really? I mean, was it meth? Seriously? I mean, you guys, there's like one meth mission in the game. There's one part of the game that's really based on meth, that's with Trevor. Other than that, the game isn't about meth. It's not about anything that Breaking Bad necessarily is about. Alright, so why would they care this much about Breaking Bad? Now, I'm not going to question the developers' love for the show or any of that, but what I am going to bring into light is the fact that this game was made for the consumer, and that GTA, like I've shown in several of my videos, ties other things to their other work. Now, the face on Mount Chiliad has been not yet proven as far as what it is or who it is. They just said that it bears a striking resemblance toward Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad. Now, I think people have this confused. It's a striking resemblance to Aaron fucking Paul. And Aaron Paul, to me, you guys, Alright? This is a personal theory that I feel as though is panning out. Alright? Aaron Paul, alright, is the new Claude Speed. He is possibly the new model that they chose for his character. Think about it, you guys. They don't develop characters like they used to. They don't just, create a character based on what they want and then just make a face and that's it. It's not like that, okay? The way graphics are nowadays, they have to find an actor. They have to, period. Alright? Otherwise, they're going to completely screw up his look and the feel of the lip sync. Alright? To make it look just as groundbreaking as everyone else did. I mean, you can look this up. Trevor, to Franklin, Michael, Lester, even Michael's wife and kids, they're all celebrities and or voice actors that they used the actual resemblance. Not one of those characters were characters that they changed the resemblance and had the voice actor. So understand, they have Aaron Paul here, but then they change his fucking Easter egg into a cock that happens to be another word for a rooster. Okay? Now I'm going to show you something that just might tie what they were trying to achieve with Claude Speed from the very, very beginning and who Aaron Paul is. Okay, so now we're looking at a lot of the conceptual art for Claude Speed that was actually produced by Rockstar. Okay, so this isn't fake shit. You can look this up yourself. Alright, this is a lot of their concept work for Claude Speed. And honestly, I just feel as though the resemblance to a character that they've referenced for no reason other than a TV show happens to look too, and I mean too, strikingly close to a real-life version of their most famous protagonist. Okay? Even from the conceptual art. Look at it, you guys. Look at him. Really look at that shit. Think about it, you guys. They need, and I mean it, they need an actor to pull off the lip sync and make it look just as natural as Trevor or any of the actors that they've gotten throughout the game. So why, I'm asking you, why wouldn't they get one of the best actors of one of the coldest shows, you guys? Why wouldn't they? His character was spot on with who the fucking character was. He was spot on. Jesse Pinkman is just like Claude Speed. Like, seriously, dude. It's like the same attitude and shit. It's the same fucking attitude. They bear too striking of a resemblance. I mean, really look at the subtle things. It's just pretty much like when he did actually have long hair. It's mostly coiffed up, a little receding hairline a little bit. Just very slight. Look at the resemblance. It's fucking striking, you guys. Why would they reference a character just for a TV show and put it on the most mysterious mountain in the game? Why? I mean, you guys, I understand that crime is just a thing and parodies are a thing in GTA, but this is something that for some fucking reason fits way too real with what has gone on in GTA. I mean, dude, look at him. He looks like the GTA 5 version that we would get. Really look at him, you guys. It's almost dead on. Seriously. The same type of style. Think about him in GTA 3. It's exactly who they possibly would have chose to even voice him. Okay, I mean, yes, you guys, this is just a theory video. But I want you to really open your minds about this thing in particular, because I feel like I'm on something with this. And I feel as though not only is Claude Speed in the fucking game, but Aaron Paul did him. And they're keeping it a fucking secret. They're keeping it a really good secret. Alright? I really feel as though he's in there. And even if they didn't get him to voice him, it makes perfect sense that they would still use his character model. Alright? Because if you don't remember that Claude was in GTA San Andreas, but he never said a word. And if that's not a clear representation of symbolism, alright, then come on, you guys. This is real tied. It's real tied together here. It's too coincidental. Just a young, strapping criminal. You know? And basically Jesse Pinkman is the same outline. Why wouldn't they, when they're choosing, you know, actors, why wouldn't they choose him? Why not? Why fucking not? They don't say they didn't have the money. Don't say that shit. Let's keep it honest, you guys. This is very plausible. Very plausible. Alright? Because we don't know. And I think one of the biggest clues to this, just in general, alright, is the sheer knowledge or lack of knowledge that they've ever provided for Claude Speed in general. He could be anywhere. Like 47,000 places at one time. Just for you people who honestly want to get skeptical about it, just the fact that this is a theory, like, seriously, if you're tripping about Claude Speed having somewhat darker hair and Jesse Pinkman or Aaron Paul having blondish, dirty blonde to brown hair, dude, not only did the original Claude Speed in the live action trailer and movie was depicted with the same color dirty blonde hair as Jesse Pinkman, but they've never clarified the color of his hair, so don't even start. And now we're looking at the Rockstar Games Newswire, and a big shout out to Thomas Davis for pointing this out. Yes, the Thomas Davis from my Thomas Davis video. Big shout out to you, bro. Like, seriously, because I wouldn't have even known to look, not necessarily this up, but just to tie two and two together. This is great, man. What it says right here is basically a few people asking Rockstar some questions about Claude and the several, you know, confusing things that had happened throughout his timeline. And a few people ask about his actual story, you know. They ask, can you tell us more about Claude's biography? Like, you know, like, but the thing is that they really couldn't give him a short bio. Like, they gave him a very brief one, which brings more, you know, more substance to the fact that they don't want to reveal too much. All right, think about that, you guys. There's so much history for almost every single one of their protagonists, yet they stop at Claude. They stop at Claude for some fucking reason. The same one that has been in more GTA games than anyone. They stop at giving this man some type of real history. And that's because his history has been iffy from the beginning. But they've made a point to do it, okay? Now, after he's asked him about his bio, this is a quote from Rockstar. They say, he's a bank robber with a noisy, psychotic girlfriend. More than that is hard to say. Definitely a drifter. Probably from the West Coast, new to Liberty City. Surname may or may not be Speed, you guys. So for all of you out there who was, you know, kind of skeptical to my first video about, okay, well, they might be two different guys. Rockstar could have easily said no here, you guys. Period. I'm going to prove this point because there was another question that someone asked about one of the last missions that Claude says a quote. All right, when he's around a chopper, and he says, when the chopper finally got taken down. And this is all part of the, you know, the quote that he's asking Rockstar if he said or not. And they just said no. This is a witness in a news report that says that. So they clarify, you guys. Understand that. They fucking clarify. Even right here. Someone asked him if he had gotten shot. And they said, this is fake. You guys, they clarify what they want us to know. Alright? But what they don't want to clarify are the things they want us to figure out. Alright? It's all clicking here, you guys. It really is. Here's one thing. They say, what became of Claude's fate? Is he dead in GTA 3 Canyon, or is he still alive? He certainly isn't dead. What else became of him? We don't know. The fucking people who created him said they don't know. The same people who told you that the fucking HD series and the 3D series were not connected. How do they not know? And I'm not saying that Rockstar lies here, but you guys, This is the same game where the Epsilon are telling you lies are truth. Alright? So when they're telling you an obvious lie, like they don't know, which is bullshit, come on, you guys. There's something deeper here.